Hello everyone. Today we will start the second part of animal tissues, and the second type of animal tissue is the connective tissue. Connective tissue is the most abundant tissue in our body, and it is of three types: connective tissue proper, skeletal tissue, and vascular tissue. In case of connective tissue proper, matrix is jelly like. So jelly like matrix is present, in which all the things, all the materials of the connective tissue are present, are embedded mainly. In case of skeletal tissue, the matrix is solid, and in case of vascular tissue, the matrix is fluid. As you know that what are fluids? Fluids are those substances which can flow. So we can say that liquid matrix is there in case of the vascular tissue. Firstly, we will do the classification of these three types of tissues. In case of connective tissue proper, it is of four types: areolar tissue, adipose tissue, tendon, and ligament. In case of the skeletal tissue, it is of two types: cartilage and bone. And the third type is the vascular tissue, which is again of two types: blood and lymph. Firstly, we will discuss about the connective tissue proper. Connective tissue proper has mainly three types of fibers: white collagen fiber, yellow elastin fiber, and reticular fibers. Along with these type of fibers, there are some living cells also present, living parts also present, just like the mast cells and macrophages. So first, the areolar tissue. Areolar tissue is a simple typical connective tissue having a semi-fluid matrix. Semi-fluid matrix means अभी हमने पढ़ा that jelly like substance. So jelly like is semi-fluid matrix. It contains white collagen fiber, yellow elastin fiber, mast cells, and macrophages, etc. Now what is its location? कहाँ पर present होते हैं ये areolar tissue? Areolar tissue are present inside the organs, around the blood vessels, muscles and nerves, below the skin. Now what are their functions? They help in packing, binding, covering, and repairing of the cells. Inside our cell there are many things which are synthesized, just like the proteins are synthesized inside the cell. So these are to be packed, they are to be bind, cover, and if there is any the cell will rupture from any part, then there will be the repairing also. Now the second is the adipose tissue. Adipose tissue is specialized to store the fat. फैट को स्टोर करने में हमारी हेल्प करता है. इन आवर बॉडी द फैट इज स्टोर्ड इन द सेल्स एंड द नेम ऑफ द सेल इज एडिपोसाइट्स. By combining these adipocyte cells, adipose tissue will be formed. These adipocytes are the large cells with globules of fat. फैट के globules होते हैं इनके अंदर. Matrix is a jelly-like. Macrophages, mast cells, collagen fiber. These are the white collagen fiber and yellow elastin fibers are present. Now, what is the location? कहाँ पर present होते हैं ये adipose tissue? Adipose tissue are present in subcutaneous region, means below our skin, cushion around our eyes, हार्ट, किडनीज एंड ब्लड वेसल्स. इनके चारों तरफ ये प्रेजेंट होते हैं. एंड व्हाट आर देयर फंक्शंस? द फर्स्ट एंड द मेन फंक्शन इज द स्टोरेज. दे हेल्प इन द स्टोरेज ऑफ फैट एंड डिफरेंट सब्सटेंसेस ऑल्सो. सेकेंड इज इट हेल्प्स इन द शॉक एब्जॉर्प्शन. शॉक को एब्जॉर्ब करने में हेल्प करता है. इंसुलेशन प्रोवाइड करता है बॉडी को, एंड इट प्रोवाइड्स अ पर्टिकुलर शेप टू द बॉडी ऑल्सो. इन केस ऑफ इंसुलेशन, फॉर एग्जाम्पल द whale is a means we can say a fish like structure. It is not a fish, but it is present, it lives inside water, and the blubber of the whale, it helps to swim in the water. Camel, which is having a hump, and inside the hump the camel can store fat, water, and food also. The third type of connective tissue is tendon. Tendon, the Latin meaning of the tendon is to stretch. Tendons are made up of white fibrous connective tissue, and they help to join the muscles to a bone. Without bones, muscles cannot work, and without the muscles, bones cannot work. So they work with each other's help. They helps in moving the bone on contraction and relaxation of the muscles. So when we are doing anything, when we hold anything, suppose I am holding this pen in my hand, so during this there is contraction and relaxation of the muscles, and this tendon helps the bone on contraction and relaxation of the muscles. Now the fourth type is the ligament. In case of the ligament, the yellow fibrous connective tissue is present mainly, and this ligament has a considerable strength and high elasticity. We cannot we can say we can move the two bones easily with the help of the ligament, and this ligament is present at the joint, means when there is a bone binds with another bone. Suppose this is a bone and this is the second bone, तो ये bone एक दूसरे के साथ डायरेक्टली ज्वाइन नहीं होती कि हमने दो बोन्स को एक साथ रख दिया और वो ज्वाइन हो गई. They are joined with each other with the help of the ligament. That's why we can मूव दिस जॉइंट को हम मूव कर सकते हैं, हम जॉइंट से अपनी बोन्स को मूव कर सकते हैं, बट बीच में से हम बोन को मूव नहीं कर सकते. ठीक है. सो when sometimes the ligament get overstretched, कभी कभी बहुत ज़्यादा स्ट्रेचिंग हो जाती है. So at the time of this overstretching we are saying that there is a sprain in the ligament. तो ligament में sprain आ जाता है, पेन होने लगता है. So this is all about the first type of connective tissue, that is connective tissue proper. Next time we will discuss about the skeletal tissue also.